Clive, you're back. I am.
근데 이거 오토 아저씨 약간 그 이스의 주인공이랑 같이 다니는 그 남자애랑 뭔가 느낌이 비슷한데 이 아저씨가 좀 더 나이가 많아 보이긴 한데
All of our comrades who lost their
역할도
lives
그렇고.
back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
진짜 완전 공기네 공기.
You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the royalist movements since I've been away? Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
써보세요. 서브캐부터 좀. 명성 오른 거 있나?
How may I help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
아, 오.
You earned this. All done?
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
아, 보상을 좀 볼까요? 뭐 딱히 보상에 뭐 포션 개수 증가 뭐 이런 건 없는데. 근데 이거 플러스인 거는 명성을 올려주니까 그런 거. 얘는 근데 명성 얘가 더 많이 올려주긴 하거든요. 플러스는 뭐가 다른 건지 잘 모르겠어. 그냥 단순히 보상 명성 올려주는 건 아닌 것 같아. 저번에 했을 때 뭐 해줬었지? 아닌데 저번에 뭐 딱히 없었던 것 같은데 저번에도. 좋은 약은 구하기 힘들다는 거 보니까 포션에 관련된 걸 수도 있겠네요. 보상을 안 적어놨네. 근데 서브캐가 이거보다 더 많지 않나? 계속 같은 곳만 왔다 갔다 그래서 그런가? 3개는 아닌 것 같은데 한 6개는 있는 것 같은데. 귀찮게 하지 마세요.
Marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morgan beards.
세 개.
Bright yellow. These are our Morgan. Size of a goblin's eye. What are they stopping? Sammy wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though.
와, 얘 뭐 피가 이렇게 많아? 아우 손가락 아파.
There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of.
은 시저. 여기도 뭐 플러스 있는데? 아니 근데 왜 저거는 안 보여주는 거야? 일단 이거 완료하고. 이게 지금 못 가서 그런 건가? 얘 어디 있어요? 여긴가? 아, 엄청 머네.
Why haven't we heard anything?
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
너무 멀어. 물약 좀 늘려줄래?
It's rare that we see you so often in the back.
I found your.
Yes. Did you have any trouble locating?
Finding them was the easy part. I don't remember these flat. If the petals are meant, it's possible that the core physics.
If the ducal healers were. Oh, allow me to. I need only a moment.
뭐 이렇게 오래 걸려?
And here we are. A phial of pure A single drop added to any one of your.
포션과 하이 포션의 회복량, 효과 시간, 회복량 증가네. 그래서 저건 뭔데? 저거 그냥 패시브인가? 그렇군요. 그냥 패시브인가 보네요. 이건 하긴 해야 되는 거네, 근데. 그죠? 야, 근데 여기 퀘스트가 이렇게 많은데, 왜 아까 이 협력자 연락 창구에서는 저거밖에 안 뜨는 거지? 저기 있는 거 무조건 다 해야 되는 건가? 협력자. 어쨌든 플러스는 하긴 해야 되네. 그죠? 장비 좀 봅시다.
So, will it be?
이건 좋네.
Should last you a good while.
강화.
Yeah, that should do you. You can thank me later. Anything else?
If the state of our coffers
Is it business or pleasure? I
아이고.
reckon I can find a buyer. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
어디로 가야 되나? 협력자 창고 한 번만 더 볼게요. 저기 있는 건 다 해야 될 것 같은 그런 느낌인데, 이게 지금 약 개수가 안 늘어나고 효과만 늘어났는데 개수도 늘려야 될 것 같은데.
Anything catch your eye?
얘도 플러스고 얘는 플러스 아니고. 얘 한번 봅시다. 플러스는 해야 될 것 같아.
station.
이게 뭐지? 탈 것인가?
Oi! You handy with the course you are. Now, question is,
Chocobos.
you heard me right, and not just any Whiteheart and her.
Chocobos.
It's true. Why? Well, go on then. There's a good.
Where can I find?
I saw him cut across the way.
선착장.
You save Whiteheart and her flock. You hear me? And don't worry.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you.
뚜루뚜루뚜루. 달려줘. 잠시만, 이거 맵에도 뜨지 않나? 월드 맵에도? 퀘스트가? 지금 내가 하고 있는 거 이거.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
그냥 그 협력자라는 게 아까 그 명성 점수를 주는 퀘스트만 모아놓은 건가 보네요. 모든 서브 캐를 모아놓은 게 아니고. 이게 월드맵 보면서 해야 되겠네. 플러스 표시는. 깃털.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
흰색.
Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
가봅시다. 도적 죽어있네 여기.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
저기 있네요 저기.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you. It's over. It's over.
뭔 소리가 이러냐? 깡통 소리가 나. 오케이.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume.
둘이 대화하는 거야?
Do you know her, boy?
태워줘.
That scar. It couldn't be.
어? 옛날에? 헐.
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and
얘
see
내
how you were
건데.
getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then.
내놔.
I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
사실은 그렇습니다.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right
계란
by
얘기를
me.
했군.
what is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it?
드디어 탈 것인가?
Me.
플러스 무조건 해야 되겠네.
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight.
그럼 물약
That's down the
개수
station
증가는 아직
about
해금이
this
안 된
night.
거네요? 없던데?
Stay right where you are.
안장 하나만 주세요. 야, 눈까지, 안대까지 해놨네.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on
아,
the
또
road, didn't
저번에
you?
또 개야? 아, 이어서 계속 보는구나.
No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on
뭐야,
my
그럼
way.
서브캐를 해야
Good
이게
luck to the both of you.
연결이 되는 건가? 아, 그럼 서브캐 다 해야 돼? 안 되는데? 다 하기
You
싫은데?
take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
그냥 약간 서비스 대사 같은 건가? 이게 무조건 연계 퀘스트로 돼 있으면 좀 곤란하거든요. R3 길게 됐고요. 돌아갑시다. 일단 느낌표는 없긴 한데 이거 불안하네요. 연계 퀘스트면은 올라갑니다. 아니겠지. 그 정도까지는 안 해놨을 거라고 생각합니다. 비비안 나무위키.
The conquering hero returns, and with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important.
다음 어디 가야 돼?
A scent. The scent of Waludas.
발루드야?
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave, as did his men, slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
빨리 설명해줘.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the adamantus?
제갈량이요.
One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is
알려주세요.
there than my map?
역사 시간.
The kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody
오딘?
conquest
이번에
of
오딘이야?
Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies
야,
fought,
쟤네 무슨 깡패네 깡패? 어디까지 가는 거야?
fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Walud shows not the faintest
뭐야, 근데 그게
interest in
아니야?
laying claim
전에 했던
to
건가 보네.
untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of
미리
Drake's
보내서
Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the
턴
mother
다음에
crystal
이제
for Walud?
그 다음에
It can
먹겠다는
hardly
건가?
be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the royalists betrayed Cook.
결국 모르겠다는 거잖아.
I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds will
하론
finally
블랙손.
begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's
강해중.
instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
마을 순회 한번 가야 되겠구만. 새로운 장비 제작? 오케이.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Okay.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I
돼요.
wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you.
보기보다 열이 나듯이.
I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
잠시만, 이제 만들어야 돼.
Back are you? What's that for you, dear?
240.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
이거 내가 끼고 있는 거 아니지 않나? 250이면은 끼고 있는 것보다 좋은 거 아니야?
And?
자, 나 뭐 끼고 있는 거? 이넨스 소드. 왜 1강이죠?
Clive? What do you want? You can thank me later.
무기는 팔면 안 되려나? 알겠습니다. 도반 할아버지.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually.
Oh, my.
Look, he's crying.
우냐?
He is. The big baby.
워이 워이.
And who
재민이들
told
저리
these
가.
children? These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It means a lot.
값세다.
Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
아우 이 프레임 값이 안 나.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been
아 맞다, 미드도 있었지?
down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
오토가 일은 잘해. 그래?
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go.
여기 있는 건 다 해야 되나? 아씨 모르겠네.
Always something in there.
여기로 못 가죠. 왼쪽으로 돌아가야 되네. 의무실 퀘스트도 있고. 여기 맞냐? 아, 길이 너무 서로 연결이 안 돼 있어서 불편해요. 그냥 목적지 보고 가면은 길이 안 나와. 여기 아니었나? 아, 이런. 여기였나? 아닌데. 여기 왼쪽인가 보네. 근데 이거 올라가는 건데요. 아니겠네.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive. What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now.
뭐요?
I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal.
아버지 성묘를 안 간다. 열 배출 장치 만든다고?
Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
얘 무슨 미켈란젤로야?
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the
미스릴
water,
기반?
ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
나보고 또 해달라는 거구나.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I was hoping you'd say that.
이거 보소.
First things first, I need some parts making.
말해봐.
The stack will be made up of 3 major components.
3개나 필요해?
There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
재료 있나? 없겠죠.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
이것들 뭐 시켜 먹는 것들밖에 없어 이거. 알아서 해야지 이런 것들은. 이 서브캐 같은 메인 캐는 뭐냐? 아 동선 봐 이거. 힐이 씨.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gav and Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, hasn't she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
재료 구해와.
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already.
지름을
You'll
붙여?
have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after. You
결과는?
can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it.
Stardust.
As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with. You going after the start? Which one of these?
바브? 모토? 모토랑 가봅시다. 모토는 밖에 나가본 적이 없는 것 같은데?
You're with me.
All right then. Where do we find this stardust, and how will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches
사막?
of Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up these
강기슭?
banks that you're after.
사막에 강기슭이 있어?
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sackloads of the stuff. Might be worth our importers at the Dalimil Inn. I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
You two take care, eh? I'll go and see this supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
He wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
갑시다요. 얘는 뭔데 대화가 3개나 있어?
Master
Ah,
Lubor says
Lubor.
Drake's fang is full.
And what lawlessness is afoot today? My ears are always open.
게임 플러스 없지. 자. 갑시다.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto? Otto, sorry I'm late.
Oh, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet.
대립해봅시다.
Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with his Stardust stuff's a good idea. It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
가봅시다.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
아, 이런 의미 없는 퀘스트 같으니. 무슨 양산형 모바일 같은 퀘스트를 만들어놨어.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk?
또 뭐요? 이게 누굴 데리고 오냐에 따라서 다른가 본데, 이벤트가? 그죠?
Sid will be proud.
회차 요소인가 본데?
With you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoiled little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Don't give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did.
짧은 이벤트네요, 그냥. 다음 재료는 쟤랑 같이 가나, 그러면?
About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its top.
갑시다.
I'll see you back at the hype.
Oh, but I'll make sure.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
됐고 별가루 건네다 됐고 블랙손 될 거면 그냥 보내주지. 이게 굳이 내가 가야 돼? 이벤트 끝나고 블랙손 앞에서 얘기하면 안 되나?
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
There you are. Blackthorn's got his precious stuff.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
뭐야 평판작이야?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
레벨업. 와 뭐야 경험치 엄청 많이 주네.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shot.
다음 거 바로 만들자 그냥. 재료 한 방에 다 구해. 어빌리티 2000인데 지금 보면은 얘는 패링이라서 얘 바꿀 거면은 이놈을 바꾸는 게 낫긴 하거든요. 이게 너무 좀 별로인 것 같기도 하고. 쓸 거면 이게 좀 더 낫지 않을까? 얘 대신해서는. 얘 너무 오래 때리는 것 같아요. 시간이 너무 오래 걸려. 불은 둘 다 괜찮은 것 같아서 이 한번 써봅시다. 에어리얼 블래스트. 이걸 에어리얼 블래스트. 이거 됐고 일단은 추천 어빌리티? 추천 어빌리티가 있어? 추천 장비. 왜 두 개 바꿨지? 방어력 공기. 아씨 잠시만. 스킬 이름 뭐야? 히트웨이브랑 룩스 갬빗. 룩스 갬빗 아니고 풀 하나 뭐였죠? 아 이런 씨 괜히 바꿨어. 와인드업. 와인드업 쿨 이게 나일지도 원래 못 끼고 있었지? 아 덧지 이거 써야 되겠다. 이거 쓰면 되고 환상의 불꽃 풀타임. 에리얼 블래스터가 좀 더 낫나? 저게 공격 성능 강화가 어느 정도 성능인지 잘 모르겠네요. 에어리얼 블래스터는 일단 써보고 괜찮으면 그때 바꾸겠습니다. 보라색 템이 더 낫겠죠? 여기 아니잖아, 그죠? 길이 참 그지 같구만.
I went up to give some greens to the top.
It hasn't been
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
자, 이거 하기 전에 화장실 갔다 오겠습니다. 갔다 왔구요. 아이스크림 하나 뜯으면서 가겠습니다.
Might need some help tidying up that workshop.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
도수도 있어? 나보다 낫네.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
알겠어. 목 잡아달라는 얘기지.
Oh, I'll gather my tea.
가봅시다. 그래도 로딩이 꽤 빠르네요. 그죠? 이게 뭐 완전 오픈월드가 아니라서 그럴 수도 있고. 아, 또 여기야. 아, 이 맵 싫어 이거. 왜냐면 어쩌다 한 번씩 와가지고 나가는 길이 너무 헷갈려. 이거 이쪽으로 가는 거 맞죠? 맞냐 여기? 초코보 한번 타보자. 뭔 소리야 갑자기. 야 달려 배시. 스태미나가 있다던가 그러진 않겠죠? 아 좋아 좋아. 아 초코가 너무 좋은데? 아 이거 대사는 안 되나 보네.
Thanks, girl.
Oh, there you are, Sid.
여기야?
Of course.
마무리 없는데?
Anybody home?
왼쪽에 상자 하나. 어? 쟤 저번 잡았던 애인데? 또 왔네.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
새로운 기술 한번 써봅시다. 레벨 30. 뭐지? 패링 실패한 건가? 아. 이거 한번 써볼까? 안 보여, 안 보여, 안 보여, 안 보여. 포인트고. 묻어. 이거 뭐야? 어떻게 하라는 거야? 패링! 뭐야 왜 안 돼? 늦었나? 죽어. 이거 스킵하고 싶어. 답답해. 이거 참 스킵하고 싶어.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on.
별거참 치워 씨. 한 번에. 나 혼자가? 이게 좀 약간 이상하네. 이걸 또 혼자가? 알겠어. 자 가라 그럼 가야지 뭐. 이게 팝한 감성인가? 굉장히 생소하네. 다른 작품을 해봤으면은 이게 팝한 감성인 줄 알 텐데 다른 걸 안 해봐가지고 이게 팝한 감성인지 이번 장만 이러는 건지 알 수가 없네. 아, 마을 길은 진짜 해도 해도 적응이 안 되네요. 여기.
Think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And
Right.
how so?
The plating's enough to stop, which is why a prison for the dragons. I thought a triple thick layer attempt. The helm and the plating are bulky enough. I need something light.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek.
Tomes. Yeah, I've got all the detail. Can you take this to him?
가볍고 고온에 잘 버티고
Right away.
무슨 그럴 거면 아까 전에 만든 것도 다 그걸로 만들면 되는 거 아니야? 어? 할 거면 다 그걸로 하자. 다른 재료는 왜 싼 걸로 해? 비싼 걸로 해. 우리 수쿠님한테 돈 빌리면 돼. 이거 뭐 보상이 있나 보네.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back.
뭔데? 클레릭 메달리언. 클레릭 메달리언
I may have
뭔데?
more for.
봅시다. 클레릭 메달리언. 포션 회복량 40% 증가.
Yeah.
물약 전사인 저한테 꼭 필요한 거긴 한데. 웹 진짜 끝이랑 끝에 퀘스트가 있네. 아우.
Oh, I'm never drinking.
심지어 달리기도 없어. 아. 2배속 모드 마렵다 진짜.
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
PC 버전 나오면은 2배속 모드거나 마을에서 달리기 되던가 할 때 뭐 달리기 버튼 온오프 할 수 있는 버튼이 모드가 들어가지 않을까 싶네요.
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that go?
What if she has some specific requirement and yet remain cool enough, as you can imagine?
녹슬지 않고 고온에 버티면서 가벼워야 된다.
I see.
그런 게 있어?
I wondered if you might know of a solution.
Perhaps.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made, and yet we have made a home here.
We have, but Bardolph must varnish every board twice. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak
약.
of preparation before the dragoons tamed the worms, and so
아, 고구마듯이 약을 바른다?
it might be applied to some. I shall speak to them, and if you would be so kind as to procure the knowledge of the past.
Thank you, Hobok. And since you're asking others,
네, 알겠습니다.
So you need a hand, do you?
we do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need.
The other can assist me in risk.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure.
질은 맨날 같이 다닐 거니까 뭐 옆에랑 같이 가볼까요? 그리고 질 노잼이에요.
So, Clive,
여주 지금 공기야 지금. 파리아랑 가겠습니다.
All right. So, what
I have taken the liberty of
garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone.
though these items may seem so much so, in fact, that they now, of course.
Well, isn't that? I was hoping to be able to make a trip.
All right.
그냥 같이 가지 그냥.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
질 표정이 안 좋은 것 같은데. 기분 탓인가? 봅시다. 갑시다.
Now, where's Talia?
There's talk that the glass may flood.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on
I won't
these.
have use.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, we shouldn't have any problems finding. But if time is
All right.
let's see now.
마늘과
Why don't
PPO
you meet me
열매.
by the gate when you?
마늘과 PPO.
What do you want?
PPO.
Go on, take it.
마늘. 한국인이면 마늘 포기할 수 없죠.
What can I interest you in today? Ah, yes.
아 예.
Hopefully Talia's finished too.
Well, did you find?
I did.
Garlic and peppy. We should get this back to Tome. But we're not in too much of a
뭐요? 갑자기 왜요? 얘도 머리 엄청 기네.
Do you know? I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years?
하론 무슨 식물꾼이야? 할머니한테 가시켜.
Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya,
For what?
for everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
마치 그 게임이 좀 뭐죠? 인연 수치 있는 그런 게임처럼 흘러가는데 뭔가?
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tome so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
됐고요. 게임이 맨날 지네 먼저 가. 가 좀. 이거 하기 귀찮아. 로딩 한 번만 하자. 이거 로딩 2번 하게 만들어.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew. How's work on the shield?
Well, I was just explaining to... And now that we have...
You can count on me. I've mixed...
What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway.
Apparently, it'll be...
Thank you.
Right then. Jill. Of course.
왜 이렇게 로봇처럼 움직이니?
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying when both the shielding and the move followed. Perhaps.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Arbo. Well, I better go and give Mid the
또
good
반대로
news
가야
then.
돼. 싫어.
Thanks to Sid.
마을 너무 넓다 진짜.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know,
You found something for
in a manner of speaking, he's supervising the
Brilliant.
Don't thank me.
Right then. Back to the Black Hammer.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords in...
Displacement.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can...
웃음소리 뭐야?
It's finished. It's finally finished.
그게 맞아?
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
잘 모르겠는데.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
네?
Sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines and...
You don't mean...
Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang...
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get...
열받을 뻔. 재료는 갖다 달라 그러는 거 아니야? 저게 뭐요?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over there, searching for a land untouched by the Black. So if the worst came to the worst... That's what she was meant to be. But now she's so close to being... I don't want her to be just a lifeboat. I want people to sail aboard in a world where we're not just trying to survive.
I'm working on it, and I'll do everything I can.
All right. As soon as the Enterprise sod our plans, I'm...
Are you sure?
Something tell...
He'd be proud of
You,
I was.
아 맞아. 성묘 갈라 그랬지.
And you can come.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first.
좀 가자.
Memo.
All right.
Aye, Cap...
가자. 아이씨.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
편지야? 편지 어디서 확인하더라? 아 여기네. 편지야 뭔데? 갔다 와봅시다.
He cracked the crystal too.
이거 뭐야? 플러스 생겼네? 블랙스원 의혹을 찾았어. 뭐야? 또 똑같은 문제, 똑같은 케이스가 또 있네. 아니 바로 시작해? 아 이런. 플러스 퀘스트를 안 할 수가 없네. 토르갈 있어 보세요. 일단 퀘스트는 플러스만 좀 합시다. 저희 또 누구야 갑자기? 미드야? 대공방 증진하라? 아 머리야. 블랙선부터 합시다. 사실 멘탈이 생긴 거랑 다르게 여리여리하시네.
This won't take long. I just wanted to, and you might still be perhaps sharing a thought.
또 뭔데? 저게 가죽도 찾아줬잖아.
With a bone. Still, you got a keen eye. It's just, well,
And that was
a sword.
외날 세검?
The metal itself wasn't it? You could slice a man.
아 네가 알아봐.
with a weapon.
so. That's what's. And if you knew how we could undercut,
That's.
I'll see what I can. Sharper swords, and we can't have our money.
You're a soft, but I can't say I'm.
아니 자기보다 잘 만들면 우울해져 맨날
See
대장장이가.
what Karen knows about this sword.
아니 열받네. 자기보다 잘 만들 수도 있지. 씨.
You're looking well.
What do you want?
I want to know about the sword.
Running around.
I suppose I am.
Little wonder. There's not many like that, which made it knack.
Can you tell me who bought it?
You think I tell people who me
대사가 아예 똑같은 것 같은데?
Fine. Lord Ignac's the man, and he's got more money than. Reckon he'll still be at the.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh.
I appreciate them.
가봅시다. 어딘데? 여기야? 겁나 웃기네. 생긴 건 완전 상남자같이 생겨가지고 씨. 누가 자기보다 실력 좋은 물건만 보면은 씨. 시무룩해져가지고.
We'll take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
It's gone.
여기 아니야?
Oh, Mother Christmas.
여간 맞는데? 이족 이그나치. 누구세요?
My reputation will be ruined. Calm yourself, Lord Ignac.
성격 괴팍하다 그랬는데 저 사람인가 보네.
Pardon the intrusion, but
Out! Get out! I
Get out.
paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed.
Please, allow. His lordship is going through a difficult.
Radim!
Very good. Would you mind stepping?
또 퀘스트야? 이번에 뭐 해주면 돼?
I'm sorry if I've caused
That? No, no. He's been dispossessed.
I don't suppose a single-edged sword.
Ah,
Then I'll retrieve Lord.
you have but to stay.
I want an audience with Lord.
A condition I would.
I don't suppose you saw.
I did not. No.
악당의 잠자리?
Every ill-gotten coin.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord.
정말 정직한 네이밍인데? 악당의 잠자리. 아, 또 왜 이렇게 멀어? 초코보 여기서 탈 수 있냐? 안
This is no
타지네.
time to ride.
방향을 잘 보고요. 이쪽이 아니고 위쪽에 위쪽. 이쪽.
Not here. Good girl.
가자. 저것도 파판 근본 부금인가? 말 탈 때 뭔가 웅장하면 말이 나오네. 이거야? 아니지? 이게 뭐지? 그냥 데코인가? 아 이거 대시도 계속 누르고 있어야 되네. 몹시 귀찮고요. 무시. 아따 멀다 멀어.
We've got company. Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off.
들어와 들어와. 무다. 뭐야 팩 썼는데? 왜 안 나갔지? 손가락 아파. 씨. 너무 많이 눌러야 돼. 씨.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Delamel.
자, 이제 내놔.
Here I have you. What shall I call it?
Wyvern.
A formidable. Well, what? Redeem it.
A few moments of your time.
You're a peculiar master wife. Oh, Karen drove me hard on the price. It was made in the and is used exclusively.
무술 유파. 일격 필살.
Each sword is made for. There's a brutal.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Why, they use whetstones, rather. A whole lot, but it is the final, a mineral, quite foreign. And that, Wyvern, it occurs to me that Mila take this.
뭐야, 수돌 그냥 줘?
Stone of wit and a fire.
Thank you.
Pardon the intruder. I am locked in bit. I am one step.
And there are many other collect.
Too many to count, but only one do
에?
I consider.
삼촌이었어?
Is a perennial.
우리 삼촌인데요?
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths redeem. We mustn't.
우리 삼촌 라이벌이었어.
I think his lordship is coming, my lordship.
Trust Uncle Byron now.
아, 블랙소울까지 보내줘 그냥. 제발. 뭐 해주려나? 그냥 뭐 해금이 되나? 제작 해금?
Sorry for the way, but hopefully you learned something. I did better.
아 근데 이 대장장 아저씨가 힘으로 캐 있는다는 게 너무 어이가 없어 진짜.
Yes.
wonder. One hit might not be so bad. Good luck.
Even so,
I think so, yeah. But there'd be no replacing this. I reckon we get a dozen swords that the curse. Nah. No point trying to cop up. Finishing our blades with a wet, and what's finer than just imagine it? I won't make a copy now.
I'm sure the curse just...
No, I'll be working day. Hey, I owe you one. Oh,
You'll be happy to hear.
and I'll see that my debt to you's paid. You come and find me when you...
Right?
어제도 구해줘. 이놈들 보소. 이거 뭐씨 도와줘도 보상이 없어 이것들은 맨날. 엑스칼리버? 이름이 너무 웅장한데요. 엑스칼리버 만들고 싶긴 한데 또 저거 뭐야 희귀몹 잡으라 그러겠죠? 일단 레시피나 좀 봅시다.
So, will it be?
엑스칼리버 전광석이라는 게 300개가 필요하고 전광석은 어디서 구해? 일단 데미지가 겁나 세긴 하네. 268이네. 전광석이 300개면은 지금 이번 회차에서 구할 수 있는 거야? 전광석 파는 거야? 아니 이런 2회차나 만들 수 있는 거 아님?
Is it business or pleasure?
전광석이라고 아십니까? 여기 있네? 아, 이거 뭐야? 300개? 나 300개 사고.
It'd better all be here.
나머지 2개 뭐야? 엑스칼리버 만들어 봅시다.
Back, are ya?
한동안 무기 바꿀 일은 없겠네, 이거 만들면. 그지? 300개 됐고. 그리말킨이랑 봄의 혼. 그리말킨 봄의 혼.
You crack the crystal too.
엑스칼리버 만들어 봅시다요.
It told me she was building a ship.
벨페, 도주메어, 세크리트, 그리말킨 여기 있고, 그죠? 아, 그리말킨이랑 뭐였어요? 빛나는 진흙, 소울 스팅어즈, 그리말킨. 일단 그리말킨부터 잡읍시다, 이거. 달리밀 여관에서 이어지는 거인의 대낮. 마수의 역이요. 달리밀 거인의 대낮. 달리밀이 여긴가? 봄의 꽃? 아까 뭐였어 이름이? 봄의 꽃? 아, 봅시다. 거인의 대낮 여기네. 서서 마커 남문으로 나가야 돼요. 그래도 전광석인지 뭔지 그거 팔아서 다행이네.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
Come on.
가자. 뭐야 얘 점프도 돼? 오 얘도 점프 되네. 아까 무슨 약간 퓨마 같이 생겼었거든요. 저놈 잡고 한 마리만 더 잡으면 엑스칼리버. 근데 저게 저 수배에 안 뜰 때도 있더라고요. 처음에 저 레시피 받았을 때도 재료가 없었어. 여기긴 한데 봅시다. 거인의 대낮 헬다이버 말고 저번 애들 보면은 멀리서 눈에 띄긴 하더라고요. 여기인 것 같죠? 이쪽에 있을 것 같은데. 어디 계십니까? 여기를 일단 보고 갑시다. 이쪽에 있을 수도 있어. 이건 그냥 뭐 템 주는 곳이네. 다음. 그래도 전투 걸리면 무조건 싸워야 되고 이런 거 아니라서 좀 다행이긴 합니다. 여기인가? 여기 아닌 것 같은데. 뭐야? 아, 여기 맞네. 좀 세게 생겼는데. 저번에 싸웠던 애랑 똑같은 애 아닌가? 아, 이거 근데 이거 쓰면 아무것도 안 보여. 아무것도 안 보여. 정신없어, 이씨. 아, 됐냐? 이거 쓰면 아무것도 안 보여. 겁나 웃기네. 언제 내려와? 내려와. 아, 이거 너무 빨리 썼다. 아, 이거 왜 이렇게 썼지? 아, 씨. 아이고 좋아, 아이고 좋아. 좋아요. 안 보여, 안 보여, 안 보여, 안 보여, 안 보여. 안 보여. 안 보여, 안 보여. 어디야? 아이고 좋아. 범퍼맨. 뭐야, 나고. 아, 힐 좀. 아니, 안 보여. 안 보여! 죄송. 깨트려! 겁내. 안 보이는 거 겁내 웃기네. 뭔가 흐름이 흐트러졌어. 안 보이기 시작하면서. 좋아요. 이게 필요해.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
아이고 잘했다. 됐고요. 일단 돌아갑시다. 아까 하나는 재료가 안 떴었는데. 봄의 빛? 그런 이름이었는데.
What do you need? Not saying fortune, do you?
봄의 혼.
And?
봄의 혼은 도대체 뭘까?
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
벨페고르, 세크레트, 세베리아, 빛나는 진흙, 사리의 거함, 소울스팀, 나인 오브 나이브즈, 잠자는 거인수, 거대한 유물의 조사를 그만한다. 이건 뭘까요? 봄의 흙은 아직 안 뜬 게 아닐까? 이런 거 진흙, 빛나는 진흙? 이건가? 이거 한번 가볼까요? 노자리아 남부초원. 아름다운 촌이 뜨는 자의 조사 도발. 노자리아 남부초원. 노자리아 남부초원. 노자리아가 어디죠? 여기인가? 로자리아 북부. 시대발. 로자리아 동부. 여기인가? 로자리아 칠흑의 숲. 칠흑의 숲 이스트. 뭐야 왜 없어? 남부의 숲이라는 게 있어? 남부 초원. 로자리아 여기 노자리아 아니잖아, 그죠? 여기는 달케미야. 동부. 슬픔의 만. 칠흑의 숲. 이렇게만 하면 모르겠는디? 아 근데 이거 좀 뭔가 추적 같은 거 되면 좋겠다. 이걸 계속 NPC한테 말을 걸어야 된다. 이게 너무 불편한데? 로자리아 남부. 로자리. 아 여기 있구나. 한국 송년 로자리 호크크라이 절벽에 적혀있구나. 아씨 호크크라이 절벽. 호크크라이 절벽 여기네. 호크크라이 절벽 이쪽이군요. 오케이. 딴 데를 보고 있었네. 좋습니다. 어디쯤에 있을까? 여긴 바위산이라 아닐 거고. 뭐 이런 데 있지 않을까요? 아니면 여기라든지. 근데 이게 외형상 보이나?
Ready go?
일단 유력한 곳을 좀 찍어 봅시다. 여기. 일단 여기부터. 얘는 뭐야? 왜 이렇게 알록달록해? 일단 여기는 아닌 것 같고요. 그 다음은 여기죠. 여기로 가볼게요. 글을 계속 읽을 수 있으면 좋은데 글이 읽을 수가 없어. 여기서 꺾어서 이런 한 번도 가본 적 없는 것 같긴 한데 이건 뭐냐?
Straight home now.
이건 뭐야? 이벤트가 없네요. 그냥 무덤인데? 여기가 아니면 바위산 절 이러면 대충 예상 가는 곳이 없는데 큰일 났네.
Come on.
당연히 여기 거라 생각했는데 이상하네요. 일단 한 바퀴 크게 돌아야 되겠는데요. 일단 여기까지 가봅시다.
Time to fight.
여기서부터는 호크라이 절벽이 아닌가 봐요.
Be safe.
뭐야? 아 뭐야 여긴가 본데? 다행이다. 뭐야 이거? 푸딩 프린스? 나 얘 가지러 온 거 맞나?
Thought you'd take us unawares, did you?
안 보여. 이거 뭐야? 이것도 패링 기술이야? 이것도 패링 기술인가 본데요? 뭐야? 쩔어. 몰랐다요. 패링. 아. 아. 안 보여, 안 보여, 안 보여. 잠깐만, 안 돼, 안 돼, 안 돼. 고만 맞아. 우와! 아이씨, 저거 회오리, 저거, 씨. 회오리. 열받네. 어디였죠? 나 어딘지 못 봤는데. 이걸 죽어? 아씨. 아, 여기 표시돼 있네요. 다행이다. 근데 내가 잡으려고 온 애는 얘는 아닌 것 같아. 자, 뭐 주는지 봅시다. 저건 뭐야?
Straight home now.
아, 스페인 실패네. 아, 이 패를 왜 타이밍 어렵냐? 오이씨, 뭐야? 겁나 아파. 아, 이거 나중에 그냥 그 필살기 쓸 때만 써야 되겠다. 이건 브레이크다운 때만 써야 되겠어요. 아파가지고 쓰지는 못하겠네. 뭐야 이거. 어이, 뭐야 이거. 아니, 아까랑 패턴이 왜 이렇게 다르지? 원래 이런 애였나? 아. 아, 이거 펜은 왜 이렇게 어렵냐? 아, 이거 쓰면 안 돼. 씨. 이거 왜 패링 안 됐어, 이거. 아이, 잘못됐다, 씨. 와우. 아헤이. 얘 왜 이렇게 어려워? 포션 없어. 와, 씨, 뭐야. 망했다. 아우, 씨, 패링 했는데? 열받는구만. 쟤 레벨 몇이지? 좀 이상한데? 데미지가 너무 아픈데요?
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
한 번만 더 할게요. 뭔가 패턴이 패링도 잘 안되고 이상하네. 데미지도 너무 세게 들어오네. 왜 그런지 모르겠는데, 그리고 뷰가 자꾸 전투하면 뷰가 자꾸 왼쪽으로 틀어지는데 왜 그런지 모르겠어요. 내가 원하는 뷰가 아닌데 저렇게 틀어지네. 이거 봐, 왜 이렇게 뷰가 좀 이상해. 왜 패링이 안 되냐 이거. 씨, 패링 했는데 무조건 해줘라. 씨, 안 보여. 일로 와. 씨, 안 보여. 아니, 이상해. 아니.
Fine hand.
이거 왜 패링 안 됐어? 아씨. 타임밖에 쓴 것 같은데. 일단 빠져. 아씨, 이걸 맞아? 이거 빡세네. 5200 이거 뭐야? 레벨 몇 짜린데 이거? 경험치 왜 이래? 한 점에 얘 잡으러 온 게 아닌 것 같은데. 일단 돌아갑시다. 이상한 거, 엄한 거 잡은 것 같은데? 완료된 거 보면 알겠죠?
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a
보통 물약을 이렇게 다 쓰지는 않는데 스토리 할 때도 물약 거의 안 쓰는데. 얘야? A, B. 그러니까 A를 지금까지 잡은 애가 얘밖에 없네요. 얘는 S고. 그죠? 그래서 빡센가 보다. 레벨이 아니고 그냥 난이도인 것 같네. 근데 난 이거 하러 간 게 맞네. 그러면 지금 무슨 봄의 흙인지 그거는 커다란 바위. 지금 엑스칼리버 재료는 모르는 상태네. 아씨, 한 김에 만들고 싶은데. 그냥 검색해서 찾아볼까요? 아니면 지금 해금이 안 된 지역일 수도 있어가지고. 방금 잡은 거는 뭐 만들 수 있는 거 없나? 딱히 없네요. 봄의 혼 찾아볼까요? 봄의 혼. 아파. 봄의 혼. 관심류. 봄킹이라는 게 있나 보네. 상브레이크 황궁령? 볼까요? 해금 됐나? 고인의 턱 달리기. 아직 해금이 안 된 모양인데? 브레이크 황궁. 이것도 좀 목록으로 볼 수 있게 해놓으면 좋을 텐데 이렇게 보면 너무 불편해요. 아니 해금이 안 돼서 안 뜬 것 같네요. 아쉽다. 지금 만들고 싶은데 자, 화장실 좀 갔다 오겠습니다. 여기인 것 같은데? 아, 여기인 것 같아, 여기. 가봅시다. 대도시로 찍어봤는데 되네. 일로 갈게요.
Slavers don't even bother.
Come on.
얘도 레벨 겁나 높으면 안 되는데. 아, 근데 포션 좀 사갑시다. 아까 너무 다 써버렸어.
I can walk from here.
And what can I do for you?
포션 3개. 엘릭스는 뭐야? HP를 완전... 아... 이런 것도 있구나. 리미트 게이지가 계속 상승한다? 아...
You've a keen eye.
하도 상점을 안 들어오니까 이런 게 있는지도 몰랐네. 어차피 저는 근데 저런 거 저도 안 씁니다. 악기똥 유저라. 그런 거 저도 안 씀. 엔딩 볼 때까지 안 씀.
Ready go? Faster.
얘만 잡으면 엑스칼리버를 만들 수 있다 이거지. 쟤들 왜 저래? 자, 여기서 저 위에거든요. 이쪽. 이쪽은 한 번도 안 와봤나봐요. 언제 꺾어야 되냐면 저 앞에 가서 여기 무슨 집 같은 것도 있네요. 집 겁내 좋은 것 같은데. 저희 나중에 가고요. 근데 이벤트 발생하려나? 발생하네요. 좋습니다. 아닌가? 발생 안 하는 것 같은데? 지금 아직 없나봐요. 저게 리스키 몹이라고 문의가 와야 뜨는 모양인데? 그죠? 안 떠. 일단 뭐 알겠습니다. 안 준다는데 어쩔 수 없지. 이 진짜 그냥 가짜 오픈월드도 아니지. 가짜 저거네. 해금을 안 하면 몹도 없어. 자, 그러면 여기 플러스 여기부터 가볼게요. 여기 뭐라 그래? 완벽한 선형 진행이야 게임. 여기 아니지? 아 진짜 맵. 저기는 해금하자마자 바로 가봐야 되겠어. 엑스칼리버 만들려면. 아니 근데 레시피를 먼저 풀어주고 소재를 안 풀어주는 게 어딨어? 얘 누구야? 어디 갔어? 대공방 미드인가? 아 미드 조교계인가?
Let's hear it.
대약기. 이거 물약 개수 증가해 주는 건가?
Imagine type. So what exactly?
Nothing but give you
봄의 잔불?
You pour the black zone. And do you know what I found now?
I take it.
I would have gone myself.
All right.
뭐야 방금 봄킴 잡으러 갔다 왔는데 못해. 아씨 썸캐부터 했으면은 해결됐을 건데 아씨 열받는다. 방금 봄킴 잡으러 갔다 왔는데 캐스트 때문에 숨겨놨나 보네. 미리 잡으면 좀 어때? 힘받네. 여기 생겼네요. 한국산에서 외진 황브레이크 항공량 거대한 물동이. 거대한 물동이? 이 퀘스트는 여기가 아닌 것 같은 느낌인데? 거대한 물동이? 얘는 또 따로인 거 아니야? 같은데 맞겠죠? 아, 좀 타라. 좀 그만하고.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
뭐야, 하이 포션 아까 안 샀나 보네? 여기 어디에? 좀 더. 똑같은 거 또 오고 있네. 근데 내 재료도 주겠죠. 아무리 퀘스트로 온 거라고 해도. 어쨌든 리스킹 몹은 한 번밖에 못 잡을 테니까요, 그죠? 저기 없던 거 생긴 거 같아. 원래 저거 없었던 거 같아.
No need to ride from here.
동그란 거 저거. 봄킹.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
레벨 하나 높네. 얘 어디 갔어요? 얘는 뭐 브레이크 다운 이런 게 안 걸리나 봐요. 어허이. 오발. 대로 나오나? 보명은? 나왔네요.
Your reign is over.
캐템이 이거고.
Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff.
뭐 하나야?
Let's see if there's any more.
아, 놀래라 씨.
That should do it.
됐습니다. 일단 엑스칼리버부터 만듭시다. 엑스칼리버 못 참지. 아, 걔 또 미드 있는 데 있지. 아, 이런 씨.
What do you need?
네, 놔 엑스칼리버.
Should last you a good while.
좋아요. 근데 한동안은 무기 안 바꿔도 되지 않을까?
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
포션 개수도 늘어났으면 좋겠네요. 이거 하면서. 아까 퀘스트 내용 봤을 때는 분량 늘려주는 거인 것 같긴 했었는데
All right there, Sid. How's that hunt?
I have it here.
난 봄이라길래 뭐 봄, 여름, 가을, 겨울 그건 줄 알았더니 환할 때 봄이었어.
Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let none say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and
빨리 포션 내놔.
There we. The Telemon Malembic.
Very impressed. There's...
Don't be. Why don't you let me take a look at that back?
What?
Well, we happen to have. I thought we might use it to breathe new life in. I reckon.
Well,
that's the spirit.
뭐야? 가방? 한 3개 늘려줘야 되는 거 아니니?
Well,
it's certainly...
right.
Thank you.
No, for supporting mid and until.
레벨업? 최대 소지수 증가인데 몇 개가 되는 걸까요? 자, 좋습니다. 드디어 해금됐네. 6. 좋아요. 일반 포션 2개, 하이 포션 하나 더. 스윗. 딱 좋아요.
Think mid might need some help.
하이 포션 없으니까 좀 채워놓고요. 2개만 사면 되지 않을까? 사면서 죽는 것도 있어서.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
나 얘한테 말 건 게 아닌데.
Seen enough? How may I help you today, Clive?
다이어 울프 앵클릿.
Here you are.
어빌리티 포인트 800.
You earned this. All done?
다이어 울프 앵클릿. 콤보 데미지 5%. 자, 포션 좀 채우고.
It told me she was building a ship.
띵. 띵. 띵.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
이 정도?
It'd better all be here.
가득 채우면 손해니까요.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
동선이 진짜 안 좋아. 디아블로 4 수준이야 거의 동선. 물론 디아블로 4가 장르를 따져봤을 때 더 잘못했습니다.
I swear, that girl do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that in those words.
도망간 거 아니야?
Did, yes.
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing.
성묘를 가기 싫은가 보네.
Be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
미드의 사정 약간 그런 건가? 어디 간 거야?
Obeleth, have you seen Mid?
Yep. You in a hurry at all, are ya? But anyway, got a letter. Urgent, by the sound of it.
Thank you, Obeleth.
Don't mention.
무슨 편지?
What tidings, Uncle?
뭐 한다 그러지 않았나? 엔터프라이즈. 가부군의 힘을 좀 빌려.
Trouble in Canva. Well,
가부군. 그래서 미드는 버려? 이런 거 언제가?
So what? Mid got us to do all it.
Well, but next time you plan on.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Just like when we built this plate.
아, 갔다 온 거야.
Right.
Anyway, we all set to head
아니, 안 간
down
거야.
to keep load.
Gav will be leaving with me.
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid.
Oh, by the way, Jill, she's got some things to take care.
I hope she's telling.
합시다. 아, 옛 은신처 거기에다가 해놓은 거야? 뭐지? 블랙손 갔다 온 거야? 망치 잡은 거지?
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
다 왔네. 걔 안 왔네. 의사에.
Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these.
여기 그냥 사람 지나가는 거는 뭐 별 문제 없다 보네요.
So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone,
몇 개
and their
남았죠?
thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the crystalline dominion.
하나?
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
이번에 이 친구랑 가나?
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the crystal.
용과 같이 해서 들을 수 있는 그런 목소리인 것 같아.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. That'll get me things, and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav.
가브는 삼촌한테 가면 되고.
Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
아, 또 노잼 파티 됐네 또.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.